pouring diagonally. What we're going to do is we're going to take liquid from one cup, we're going to pour to the other, but we're not going to pour vertically. We're going to try to get it to go somewhat diagonally. I'm going to talk to you about the materials you would need in order to run this. We're going to perform this, we're going to see how much of a mess we make, and then at the end we're going to talk about the science behind it. Okay, so what you need, I've got 2 clear plastic cups here. You're going to need some water. I've got some purple water. I use some food coloring. So if you want it to be colored, you can obviously use food coloring. If you just want to use clear water, that works as well. And then also we've got a piece of yarn right here that's connecting these 2 cups. Okay, so you can see about the distance we need here, a couple feet would be good. And you also need some duct tape to attach the yarn inside the cup. Now you could also put knots at either end of the yarn so that when you duct tape it, it'll stay in better. So that's what I've got here for my setup, and as you can see with the color, I used purple for my food coloring. Alright, so those are the materials you need. Let's talk about the setup, let's run this and see how it goes. Alright, so I taped the yarn inside. You also want to take the yarn and let it get wet. Okay, so just go ahead and pour from one cup to the next, making sure that your yarn is wet. We'll talk about why later. Now when I start trying to pour this, I'm going to remove this thing, and I've got a towel because we will be making a little bit of a mess here. Alright, so in doing this, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to talk about is we need to pour slowly and gently. So that's the first thing, and also we want to start off more vertically, and then near the end we'll get a little bit more diagonally. So, and the other thing is we want the yarn to be hanging right over the edge where we're pouring, and in the cup that's receiving it, we're going to have that be on the far side. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if we can do this. See if I can pour nice and gently. Okay, and we can see the liquids coming out. And if I can stay nice and calm, notice I'm trying to take that lower cup more diagonally as we go. Nice and smooth. And we're pouring diagonally. We missed a little bit there. All right, and then we can do the same thing. You can spin it, come back around. So notice this cup's ready to go, and then this one you have to spin it around like this. Start up a little bit higher and be nice and smooth. And by the time you get to the end, if you've got a nice smooth flow, you can get it at 45 degrees, you can get it to go even more. So a fun little trick on pouring diagonally. What's the science behind this? How are we able to take liquid and pour it diagonally? Gravity is trying to pull it straight down, but it's following that yarn as it's going sideways, as it's going diagonally. Well, water, it has 2 things. One is cohesion and adhesion. Cohesion is water likes itself. So liquid liking liquid is cohesion. So the water droplets, if some are starting to go sideways, the rest of the water is going to want to try to follow that. Okay, what also is going diagonally is the yarn. So adhesion is liquid being attracted to a solid, and in this case our yarn is the solid. So the water likes the yarn, and then the water likes the water. And because of that, we have a really good chance of getting the water to follow along this yarn. First, because it's solid and adhesion, but pretty soon the yarn gets coated and there's no more solid for the water to attach to. That's when the water is then attaching to the other water, the cohesion. So one of the reasons for dipping this in and getting it wet at the very beginning is so that we've got the wet yarn. If it's just dry at the very beginning, many times you'll get some spillage right at the very beginning. So getting it wet starts us off right away with being able to do both adhesion and cohesion. So fun trick, enjoy.